EASM scans the Internet to identify and track your organization's Internet-facing assets and the risks associated with them to provide a comprehensive view into your organization's external attack surface. Following the discovery process, the assets are investigated to identify the risks associated with them, such as undetected vulnerabilities, misconfigurations, and compliance violations. The risk parameters identified in the assets are populated in the EASM admin portal as findings, along with actionable insights and recommendations for individual findings. This enables you to take corrective measures to eliminate threats and vulnerabilities by prioritizing risks that impact business-critical assets or operations. Findings provide the following benefits and enable you to gain comprehensive insights on vulnerabilities, misconfigurations, and compliance violations associated with your Internet-facing assets, allowing you to prioritize corrective actions for the most critical risks that could impact your organization's operations. Access detailed insights, including risk scores, threat severity, and remediation recommendations, to effectively address vulnerabilities and strengthen your organization's security posture against potential threats. The findings include a range of asset-based risks and vulnerabilities. Examples of risk findings include, but are not limited to, common vulnerabilities and exposures, commonly known as CVWs, TLS/SSL, misconfigurations or outdated versions, expired digital certificates, domain registration expiration, exposed VPN appliances, insecure HTTP headers, Internet-facing sensitive services, for example RDP, VNC, SSH, Telnet, SNMP. In the Findings page, you see the list of risk findings associated with the assets inventoried for the selected organization. For each finding, you can view the name, which is an identifier for the finding sourced from the scan, or assigned by EASM in some cases. Depending on the type of finding, this field can contain a wide variety of identifiers, such as CVEID, VPN, self-signed certificate, etc. Next is the category assigned to the finding from exposure, misconfiguration, and vulnerability, followed by the status assigned to the finding from not verified, verified, disputed, risk accepted, and resolved. Risk score illustrates a computed risk score for the finding by Zscaler based on multiple vectors such as threat severity, likelihood, and impact. The impacted asset is the asset in which the finding was detected during the scan, and lastly, the timestamp when the finding was first and last identified in a scan. The Findings page includes a set of filtering options that allows you to view a subset of data that matches a specified criterion. You can set the criteria based on specific parameters of findings, such as risk level, last seen, category, and type. These parameters can be applied individually or together to the Findings table to filter the data. On the Findings page, you can select the required filters and select appropriate values to apply to the filters. Multiple filters are available, including status, which filters the findings based on their status. This filter allows you to select multiple values simultaneously by using the respective checkboxes. The following statuses are available for findings: not verified, verified, and risk accepted, resolved, and disputed. Risk level filters the findings based on their criticality into low, medium, high, and critical risk levels, depending on the values chosen. This filter allows you to select multiple values simultaneously by using the respective checkboxes. The risk level assigned to a finding is based on the dynamic risk score generated for the finding. Next is last seen, and it filters the findings based on when they were last detected in the EASM asset scan. This filter allows you to obtain the list of findings that were observed in the most recent scans within the last 7 days or 30 days to a much greater range of timeline of 1 year. This filter supports single value selection using a drop-down menu and comes with the following options: within 7 days, within 30 days, within 90 days, and within 1 year. Category filters the findings based on the category assigned to them by EASM, allowing you to view the findings based on context. For example, you can get a list of all findings classified as vulnerabilities or misconfigurations using this filter. The categories are: exposure shows the percentage of business-critical services, such as SSH, FTP, Telnet, and VPN services, MySQL data stores, revealing hostnames, etc. Misconfiguration shows the percentage of outdated SSL/TLS versions, SSL/TLS certificate expirations, domain registration expiration, usage of self-signed certificates, absence of common security headers in HTTP requests, including but not limited to HTTP strict transport security, HSTS, XXSS protection, set cookie, cross-origin opener policy, COOP, permissions policy, etc. Vulnerability shows the percentage of vulnerabilities that are part of the CVE database. This filter supports single-value selection using a drop-down menu. Type filters the findings based on the type into which the finding is classified by EASM. While categories are broader classifications of findings, types are subclassifications of findings within specific categories, which enables a more specific categorization of findings. For example, if you want to view misconfigurations of a specific kind, such as expired SSL/TLS certificate, you can simply choose the type of filter as expired SSL/TLS certificate. Zscaler classifies findings into several types, and this list is constantly updated based on new vulnerability and exploit discoveries and threat intelligence information. You can view the current list of filtering options available within type by clicking this filter on the findings page of the EASM admin portal.